Episode 32. So we're back. We're gonna do a 3-point contest. Salmon freaking. Oh my god, salmon. No. We're doing the All-Star. This is the All-Star. There is the band. Let me get out. No. Damian Lillard, Maluka Magic. Luka Magic. Come on, boy, Clay to the Raptors. Guy at 3. Look at Clay. Clay. We're going. Yep. I'm in. Only 34 points. We got my boy Mr. Why not Stephen Curry? Step in. Bro. God, Devin Booker. Go stop our Nike. Do it. Bang. 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 Bang bang. Booker. Booker. Golden Bull. Alright, then he's doing good. Alright. Maybe the boy got lobby. Look at that over here. Oh yeah, it's Sonic is no other because oh sorry. Look at Robbie flying. $37. Look at that boy. What exactly is he? Exactly is let me do it again. 1, 2, 3. I want to do 14. got destroyed. But that's not it. We're gonna play the All-Star. Enter the lineup. I know you the best, but really give a boy Robbie juice. I know some is injured in the All-Star.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Joel Embiid. Mr. Incredible is out there with Durant. Then there's Doncic, and it's LeBron in at the shooting guard position. First free throw is good.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Good on both.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Drills the three-pointer.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Count it, good.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the West. Knocked away. It's Solenbad to Kumbo. Here is the open three to cap the break. The captain's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the East All-Stars. Doncic passes to Mr. Incredible. Another shot out to KD. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yet there goes another foul call on him. He's looking a bit reckless right now.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Some nice passing here by the West.
Come on.
Beyond the arc.
Yeah.
It's hauled in by the East. Puts up a deep three. And another three from the East.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star Game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Here's KD. After the East All-Stars, three-pointer on the other end. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Taylor's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star Game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
The captain, the East All-Stars tack on 2 more. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority. for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Fires from deep. A second chance effort over to the left wing. Embiid comes with a double team. Pass to the captain. 5 to shoot. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Doncic, no good. The East leading by 11. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's the captain. And another 3 from the East.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. The kid, he's checked in for James. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Down low, here's Doncic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And another 3 from the East.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. LeBron comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Tatum in for Mr. Incredible. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball after Luka Doncic's miss. The captain with the bucket.
And I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
Here's the captain. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. The quick look, no good that time.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And the East has possession. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Sinks the triple. Here's Doncic.
Over Gio. Are you serious? Oh, guy turning around for a 3-pointer. Dang. I know, man. Oh, no.
Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
And so it's the East All-Stars with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their transition game has been in full effect. We come back right after this. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the floor for the West All-Stars. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the captain. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
We're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Durant's checked in. The West trails by 15. Outside Tatum. From 15 feet away, and KD the bucket on the assist by Tatum. 6 points for KD.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Curry outside, buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
James right side. Up top, Tatum, guarded by Curry. 6 on the shot clock.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, nice job down low. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket of the night.
No matter how aggressive the defense is, it is tough to stop the Greek Freak.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Curry. The West also making some changes. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Taylor. And Doncic is subbed in for the kid. Here's the captain, guarded by Tatum. The captain with the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Doncic outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
The captain with the bucket.
Well, you can't expect lockdown. In the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Tatum's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding is certainly. Been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half. And the pass to Doncic. Can't cash in from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Here is Mr. Incredible, Antetokounmpo defending.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Lillard from outside. The West grabs the miss. Here's Tatum. The West again cannot hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And a deep three from Lillard. Offensive rebound. The captain passes to Davis. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's the kid. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Here's the captain. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. The captain's got 39. And here is Doncic. Durant. And KD throws it down.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
From deep three-point land, that one doesn't go. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. East All-Stars ahead, delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
We've got the kid. Curry is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Davis, and it's Giannis in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And the basket by Curry.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the East has possession after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And a deep 3 from Curry. Mr. Incredible pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Durant with a wide-open look. And it's the East with the rebound. The kid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Lillard outside for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got his 2nd basket of the night.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Pass to Durant. Will it go? It's hauled in by the East.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Giannis against Embiid. Antetokounmpo gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Giannis has got his second bucket. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Doncic looking it over. For three, Durant nailed from three-point land. KD's got 11.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the East All-Stars.
On its way from Curry for two. Not going to go that time. Lillard against James. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And then Durant with the dunk.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Giannis inside. Defended by Durant. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Davis up top. On the wing, Giannis. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Giannis has gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. James looking around. And that one drops.
James doing this thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
The East All-Stars on offense. Here's Giannis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
34 seconds left in the third. And another 3 from the East.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
And so here are the West All-Stars. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Zion Williamson's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Taylor's checked in for Kevin Durant. .23 seconds left in the third. Doncic outside. Here's Embiid. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for him.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's KD. Oh! Wow, my goodness.
Man! How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The East All-Stars up on top, running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Now the East All-Stars with it. On the court for the West All-Stars. Taylor is out there with Durant. Then it's the kid. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Doncic outside. There's the triple. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Davis kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to the captain. Takes the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. The captain's got 45 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Guess what I did? Guess what I did? I did a spin move. Look at it. Look how I did that. Look how I did that Luka magic. Spin move. Oh, God. Oh, ankle figure. And then a 3.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the kid picks up the foul.
Block.
That's his first foul. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lillard outside. And another 3 from the East.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Wise. They can't stop the run with that one.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And the basket by Lillard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Tatum dishes to Doncic. Pass to Wise. From outside the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Lillard with the bucket.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
And that one's good. Wise.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the West. LeBron comes in for Jason Tatum. And so here are the West All-Stars. A nice shot by KD.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
To the right side. Here's the kid. And another 3 from the East.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Wise passes to Doncic. Now the pass to KD. 17-foot shot on the way. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. Over in the corner,
That's
Lillard.
the thing. Dog.
And another three from the East.
Oh, remarkable score. Lillard's shoot-first mindset is what helps him own games like this.
Here's KD. Again, the West All-Star.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's the captain, guarded by Doncic. The captain, no good.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Knocks down the three ball.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Here's the captain. LeBron grabs the miss. And so here are the West All-Stars. Durant kicks to Doncic. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the captain. And another miss by the East. Outside, KD. Steps back and shoots. East grabs the miss. The captain's got 5 rebounds tonight. Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
MVP, 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 MVP. Yes, sir. Fade away shot. $50 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Yeah, I wish Simon is there too, man. We're going to sim in the regular season. Simon you. Bad. Pushing to the players, pushing 30. Pushing 30. Push that playoffs in 30 rounds. Pushing in the 30, pushing 30 rounds. Pushing 30. Pushing 30. Push the playoffs in the rackets. Pushing 30. Clay is injured. Everybody is injured now. Carson is injured. Warriors are not even. Warriors, we got the women. In April, Glenn immigrants. It's not your MVP, plus because they is Victor Wembanyama is your MVP. Let's see the Warriors we're gonna do. What the? Let's see the Warriors sell the over the 10 seed. We end up focusing eliminated. Submit the game. We all think game one, you know. Think game two. Think game three. Everything game four. And 4 hours and then it's the playoff. Only the playoffs. 1, 2, 3. Can the Warriors go on a different run? Warriors! 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 Yes, sir. Book up 42. Suns get eliminated. Suns get eliminated. Come in the casting. Win the Warriors. Warriors home, right? Right? That's right. the defending champs of the Warriors go. Warriors to game 1. Game 2. To game 3. Holy. Oh no. Warriors, no, not Luka. No, don't let us score Luka. Holy. Yes. Let's go. Don't let him. Oh my God, Warriors is going there. Good ball. Pull it off. Yes, sir. I go ahead and here I go ahead.